تحية مجددة لكم مشاهدينا الكرام في هذا الاستديو الخاص لمؤتمر سمو الشيخة فاطمة بنت مبارك للتدريب والتعليم، والذي كان على مدار اليومين. انطلق بالأمس مشاهدينا الكرام، واليوم هو اليوم الثاني والأخير. كانت هناك 4 جلسات، وختام 4 جلسات كانت هناك ورشة عمل. مشاهدينا الكرام، ورشة العمل انتهت قبل لحظات. الكثير من النقاط والمحاور والأشياء الأساسية التي تم النقاش حوله في ورشة العمل في قاعة المؤتمرات. يجي يسعدني نرحب مرة أخرى بديريك تومسون محلل قنوات أبو ظبي الرياضية. Tom, I was saying that a lot of nice points, a lot of nice issues, important issues you were talking about in the workshop. At the beginning, the main thing was the main viewpoint, and everybody was happy about it, getting all the schools in Abu Dhabi. Another surprise.
It's superb, this. This is a great initiative from Sheikh Mansour, Sheikha Fatima. All the racing schools around the world. We have one in Newmarket in Doncaster. There's one in Chantilly in France. There's one in Australia, all around the world. Now, they've just worked separately. They've just been racing schools where young people can go to and learn how to ride, look after horses, and hopefully become a top jockey like Frankie Dettori, Ryan Moore, whatever. Now they're going to get together. It's marvellous, this. And they're going to have a chairman, they're going to have a vice chairman, and they're going to meet all the time. Abu Dhabi is going to be the hub. Abu Dhabi is going to be the capital. Pat Buckley, who of course has been here for 30 years. And by the way, last year was the 50th anniversary of him winning the Grand National. And he's so popular. And what I like about Pat is the fact that he instills discipline in the young people. Sometimes I think that's lacking in some parts of the world when I go and I see what happens. And I think that's good. And now they're going to see, you've got a young rider in England. He will now be able to come to Abu Dhabi and learn what it's like to ride Arab horses, different styles, etc.
Continue what he learned in England.
Exactly. The Australian will then be able to go to Korea to find out what it's like over there. The American would like to come to Ireland. It's a great idea.
He don't face that difficult what he was trained in his country.
Exactly.
He's going in Abu Dhabi, oh, that's different school, I have to go back to Australia. No, you have your line and your guide.
And imagine when we were young, if we'd had that opportunity, just look, you can now go to your local racing school in your country, and then you might be able, if you're good enough, obviously, you've got to work for it, and if you work hard enough, you might be able to go to Abu Dhabi for 3 months, or America for 3 months, or Australia, and learn that. Just imagine, it's like going to the university. That's what it's like all around the world.
That's
fantastic.
That's why we have this fantastic conference and great ideas which comes in the workshops.
Laura Sawaya, a full mark show. I've been on stage with her for an hour and a half. It was quite hot out there. We had 400 delegates pumping questions at us left, right and centre. But she'd sat down, although she's very busy, with all the racing school bosses and got them all on stage. And they all said yes. Although Korea, the guy from South Korea said, I've got to ask my boss in Korea. I said, if I was you, I'd just say yes.
Yes, exactly. The second important point that you were talking about, one of the most lines about the doctors.
This was another factor. We talked about the 6-pack. If you eat 5 meals a day, you can lose weight. For me, that was the most fascinating part of this 2-day conference. And what Sheikh Mansour said after last year, where he said, listen, guys, go off for a year, come back and let me know what you've done. And they've come back and said their tests are 100% positive. And he said, right, let's keep it going. But not just for jockeys, let's try and improve it. So perhaps in a few years' time, it might help you and I. Basically, it's 5 meals a day. The more you eat, the more you lose. I know that sounds silly. And I occasionally have a bottle of Lucozade. Like you and I would have just and apparently they say that's full of sugar, so it puts weight on. So try and drink water instead of all fizzy drinks, etc., etc. Basically, we know that. But these guys go deeper than that. They were saying that some of the young apprentices, not even our age, the young apprentices, their bones, because they've been brought up on a worse diet than when you and I were kids, they found that their bones are more brittle than older people Now, you'd have thought that older people's bones would have been brittle, could snap very easy. They've found that young people now, because of their diets, their bones are very thin and very brittle, and therefore they could snap at any time. So if you improve your diet, you improve your health, you improve your strength, your bone structure gets better,
stronger.
And you're mentally strong at the same time.
That's the most
It's a good
important
point.
thing. Exactly. One of the points, Derek, and one of the most important lines in the workshop, you talked about it. We have a lot of lines, but the studio time is running out, and we have a few minutes to finish this special studio regarding the conference. Was about the jockeys and the special helmets and etc. etc.
That's a great idea. All the apprentice jockeys here, all the lady jockeys here, are all going to receive the brand new safest helmet in the world. So when they get home, that helmet will be delivered. You know, when you see a jockey riding and you see the cap on top, the silk cap, underneath is a skull cap. When I used to ride, it was just a sort of a chin strap. Now it's like a skiing helmet almost. It really is right on the ball. And so it protects not just the front of the head, all of it, but the back as well. And they weigh only very little, perhaps a pound, a kilo, something like that, very, very small. So it's very light, but it's very strong. Every jockey is going to be looked after. And it was very interesting. Sami Al-Buainin, chairman of IFA, International Federation of Arabian Horses, stressed safety, safety, safety.
That's the most important
when you're
thing.
out there, we're all trying to win.
Exactly.
We're all trying to win.
But safety number one.
Agreed entirely. And I thought that was good, the way he emphasized that point. And he's on his way back to Qatar now. Full marks to him.
Very fast. What's happening today night?
Tonight we're live at the Emirates Palace. We have dinner for 800. It is the awards night. It can't be late because tomorrow we've got the World Championship for the ladies, the World Championship for the apprentices, and it's going to be good. And you're with us live tomorrow.
And Zayed Cup, of course, these are the main three.
Yes. Can Sheikha Fatima win it?
Exactly.
Wow.
And of course, and there's another race also, the one for the private owners, Wathba Stud Cup.
Which is great. I think it's a great idea. So
all the races are important to watch.
All the races. And it's the first meeting of the season in Abu Dhabi, and you're going to be covering every one this year.
And you'll be with us, Tomo.
I hope so.
Thank you very much, and we have a lot to talk about tomorrow's day.
Should we go and have lunch?
We'll have lunch, but I have to finish this studio. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tomo. إذا مشاهدينا الكرام، كان معي ديريك تومسون محلل قنوات أبو ظبي الرياضية، وكان حديث عن طبعا ورشة العمل التي أقيمت اليوم. طبعا ديريك تومسون على عجالة تحدث عن بداية عن الأكاديمية التي سوف تنشأ إن شاء الله في أبو ظبي، بها مدارس مختلفة. يعني الفرسان من المدارس مختلفة يستطيعون أن إذا أتوا إلى العاصمة أبو ظبي بأن يجدوا مدرستهم لإكمال تعليمهم أو مهنتهم الاحترافية في المدرسة التي أنشئوا فيها في سباقات الخيول. إذا كان المدرسة الأمريكية والمدرسة البريطانية أو الأسترالية، يستطيع أن يكمل مهنته في عالم التدريب وأيضا عالم سباقات السرعة الفارس، خصوصا في هذه المدرسة. هو طبعا شيء جميل ورائع وأكثر من رائع، وهذا تطور نتحدث عنه في سباقات السرعة، وبالأخص مهرجان سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد آل نهيان العالمي للخيول العربية الأصيلة، والأفكار التي تطرح عام بعد عام فقط لتقديم توفير كل السبل والمستلزمات بالنسبة للفرسان، للملاك، للمدربين، لأنهم يفجروا طاقاتهم في هذا النوع من الرياضات وهي سباقات السرعة. الشيء الثاني واحد المحاور الرئيسية أيضا التي تطرقوا لها في ورشة العمل، تحدث ديريك تومسون عن الطب، لأنهم تحدثوا عن الحمية الغذائية بالنسبة لجامعة ليفربول. تحدث عن أنك عادي بالنسبة للفارس أن يعني يتغذى 5 وجبات في اليوم، ولكن وزنه لا يزيد، ولكن كيف تكون نوعية الوجبات، وأيضا كيف تكون الحمية الغذائية، وبالنسبة للتدريبات الخاصة والتمارين الرياضية الخاصة الذي يجب أن يقوم بها الفارس لكي يكون مستعد للسباقات، وأيضا ذهنيا يكون جاهز للسباقات، لأن بالعادة دائما الحميات الغذائية أو أنظمة الدايت والرجيم تؤثر على النفسية والذهنية، لكنهم هم المحور الأساسي أنهم يسيطروا على الفارس ذهنيا يكون مهيئ لمثل هذه السباقات. أيضا أحد المحاور المهمة اللي تحدث عنها ديريك تومسون وتطرق لها في ورشة العمل، طبعا أهدوا الفرسان، طبعا هدية من مهرجان سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد آل نهيان قامت لها صوايا بإهداء الفرسان مستلزمات الفارس من الخوذة وغيرها، طبعا فيها نوع من أنواع السيفتي كما تحدث عن السلامة بالنسبة للفرسان. الخوذة يعني مصمم بطريقة لكي تحفظ سلامة الفارس من الوقوع أو من أي إصابة. طبعا مشاهدينا الكرام، كنا في هذا الاستديو الخاص معكم على الهواء مباشرة أكثر من 5 ساعات بالأمس واليوم مشاهدينا الكرام لنقل وقائع مؤتمر سمو الشيخة فاطمة بنت مبارك للتدريب والتعليم. اليوم الأول كان هناك 3 محاور، المحور الرئيسي كان الأول محور عن المدارس المختلفة بالنسبة لسباقات السرعة للفرسان. المحور الثاني كان كيف الوصول بالفرسان لأعلى المستويات. المحور الثالث مشاهدينا الكرام كان عن صناعة العلاقات العامة والإعلام في سباقات السرعة. اليوم الحديث كان عن الحمية الغذائية والجامعة المتخصصة في ليفربول في أساليب الحمية الغذائية، كما تحدث 5 وجبات وأن لا يزيد وزنك، ولكن أكل طبعا النظام الغذائي يكون مدروس، وأيضا المحافظة على سلامة الفارس والحفاظ عليه ذهنيا في السباقات. ومن ثم كانت ورشة العمل ومشاركة والتفاعل مع الجمهور والأسئلة بالنسبة للجمهور، وكان هناك الكثير والكثير من الآراء. مشاهدينا الكرام، وصلنا معكم للختام. تقبلوا في الختام تحياتي أخوكم مسعود محمد، تقبلوا تحيات معد هذه الفترة الأستاذ محمد سالم، وأيضا الذين أخرجوا هذه الفترة أستاذ رولان ضو وريمون ضم، وإلى اللقاء.